T3 has redefined hairstyling, from its innovative products to its groundbreaking technologies. It all starts with tourmaline. T3 are the pioneers of tourmaline technology. With Kent Yu's idea, the featherweight dryer exploded in the hairstyling market.
So the idea for T3 started 4 years ago when I observed my wife, who's an avid shopper and consumer of fashion and beauty products, was always finishing her morning regimen with a traditional hairdryer. And I thought to myself, if we were to make a better, high-performance hairdryer, would someone like her be interested in it? It would dry her hair faster, it would be lighter, it would be less damaging, and would offer her better, softer, smoother hair. So all of the T3 styling tools incorporate the use of tourmaline. Now you may ask, why do we use tourmaline? Tourmaline is a mineral that has natural electrical properties. Tourmaline specifically emits far-infrared heat when it's heated, and it also emits negative ions. Tourmaline negative ions, when exposed to hair, impart 3 key benefits. 1, it helps to eliminate static electricity, which leaves hair with a smooth, shiny, silky finish. 2, it helps to break down water molecule clusters for faster drying and for moisture penetration into the hair. And 3, it helps to close a cuticle layer, which protects the hair from damaging factors such as chemicals or just exposure to the environment. The tourmaline mineral, also when heated, will produce far-infrared heat. Now, what's far-infrared heat? It's a certain type of wavelength along the electromagnetic spectrum that is known to penetrate solid objects. In the case of hair, what far-infrared heat is doing is it's penetrating the hair shaft. That means that in the case of drying, it can dry hair faster since it's literally drying from the inside out. In the case of styling, it styles hair quicker and without causing damage because it's softening, it's heating the hair from the inside out, so it's not overheating the surface.
There are a lot of tourmaline products out there on the market, but what makes T3 truly unique is all about our flawless technology. By infusing the tourmaline gemstones into our product's flawless technology, it will truly last forever and ever because the tourmaline stones is what's giving you the ionic energy. Again, unlike the coated, plated products out there on the market, tourmaline is not going to wear off from the plates of our irons or our dryers because it's fully baked and infused into our products.
There are 4 things that make the T3 Bespoke Labs dryers truly unique. 1 is a tourmaline. The use of tourmaline hairstyling tools is a process and idea that we invented. We have patent-pending technologies to really incorporate the mineral properly into the hairstyling tools. It's something that is definitely unique to T3 Bespoke Labs. 2, it's the fast drying. Not only are our dryers very lightweight, but they actually dry hair quickly, up to 70% faster than conventional dryers. That's because we're using the tourmaline, its negative ions, and its infrared heat to actually dry hair faster. 3rd is the fabulous finish. Again, the tourmaline negative ions, not only do they break down water molecule clusters for fast drying, but they actually eliminate static electricity on the cuticle layer. This means the hair will look smooth, so it looks shiny and it feels silky. And the 4th and final thing is that the dryers are very lightweight and quiet. Again, because we're using tourmaline technology instead of a large motor, which has been the conventional approach, our dryers only weigh 13 ounces. We don't rely on a big motor to dry hair by blowing a lot of air and heat. We actually rely on technology to dry hair. That means we can use a smaller motor that weighs less and actually lasts longer.
I'd like to share with you the T3 Bespoke Labs dryers. First off, we have the Featherweight Blow Dryer. This weighs 13 ounces, it's 1800 watts, it has high speed, high heat, low speed, low heat, and a cool shot button that does not lock. The second professional blow dryer that I'd like to share with you in the T3 Bespoke Labs is called the Evolution Blow Dryer. The main difference from the Featherweight is that the Evolution dryer is 13.5 ounces, it's 2000 in wattage, it has 3 heat settings, a high and a low, and a cool shot button. Last but not least, I'd like to share with you the T3 Bespoke Labs Overnight Travel Dryer. This is 1200 watts, 9 ounces, and it has a collapsible handle so that it doesn't take too much space in your suitcase. Also, keeping in mind, it does feature a dual voltage. You can either use this in North America or Europe without having to shop for a voltage converter. What differentiates T3 Bespoke Lab dryers from any dryer in the market is our patented soft air technology. What soft air technology is that it actually prepares the air from the outside before it even enters into the blow dryer. It enters through the back, through our intricately designed filter system, then enters into the chamber of the blow dryer. When it's in the chamber of the blow dryer, it is then saturated with negative ionic energy using Flawless technology. As the airflow exits from the blow dryer, you're going to get a directional, uniform, gentle heat flow. It will actually heat the hair and not the air. This prevents over drying your hair.
There are 4 things that make the T3 Bespoke Labs irons one of a kind. One, it's the tourmaline. The tourmaline isn't just coated on the plates, we actually infuse it into the heaters, which are actually made of tourmaline and ceramic, and we infuse it into the plates. 2, all of our irons are multifunctional. Our wet or dry iron, for example, dries and straightens hair, so you can use it on wet hair to dry and straighten or just on dry hair to straighten. Our duality irons curl and straighten, so you can obviously use that as a straightening iron. We can also use duality irons to wave and curl hair. The third thing is the fabulous frizz-free finish. The irons go up to 410 degrees, which gives you, we found, the best results. And because we're using tourmaline and taking advantage of the negative ions, the cuticle layer is sealed so you can work at 410 degrees safely. The infrared heat styles from within, so your hair looks really soft, it has a great lustrous finish. And the final thing with our irons, you get incredible speed styling. And because we're using the tourmaline far infrared heat, you actually go up to 410 degrees quickly, and the iron works quickly.
In the T3 Bespoke Labs line, you have 2 types of irons. You have your duality and your wet or dry irons. The first iron that I'm going to focus on is the medium duality iron. It's dual purpose, it can straighten and it can curl.
So I'm going to show you how to use a T3 duality iron. So just using the iron, taking a small section of hair about an inch thick is always good. Taking it right up to the root, making sure there are rhinestones actually just on the top, which look very nice. There's actually a guide to how you actually wrap the hair around the iron. So just taking it in very close, you can see. Wrapping the hair around, turning it 360 degrees just once, locking in that hair, and then gently just pulling it out. And it really glides very, very smoothly. As you can see, that gives it such an intense kind of curl. It's so amazing how it just smooths right through there. And there's no frizz, it doesn't get caught because the plates are so close. It really just locks everything in and smooth down.
The hallmark of a great professional iron, it's all about the plates. You want those plates, the fixed plates, to be tight together, to fit perfectly together. That's what gives you a smooth finish, a smooth glide.
I'm going to use a wet or dry iron today. The reason I'm using a comb because I can lift the hair away from the face and away from the ear so you have room to pop in the iron. So when you're using the iron here, you'll hear a slight crackling sound. That's actually the water evaporating through the vents through the top and the bottom of the hair here. So there's nothing to be concerned about. When you see, you'll know the hair is drying when you hear no more sound because the water has all evaporated from the hair. You can see our hair is completely dry.
A key enabling technology in our flat irons is called Smart Pipes. Smart Pipes is a computer system consisting of microprocessors, heat sensors, software, and digital technology that senses heat loss and replaces it immediately.
The key to ensuring an even and consistent look when you're styling with a flat iron, it's all about heat and temperature levels. With T3 irons and our Smart Pipes technology, we have computer sensors in the iron located at the plates. Other irons might have sensors, but they're usually located at the heaters. We feel that by putting them at the plates, we can ensure that you receive the right amount of heat as you're styling.
Smart Pipes fixes the problem of heat loss by immediately sensing any change in temperature and replacing the heat immediately so that the results are consistent from start to finish.
What I love about T3 is the end result of what the hair looks like. It looks very shiny, very lustrous. It has a movement to it. And I mean, I love all the tools. They're easy to use, they're lightweight, and you get really great results in less time than you would normal tools.
If you don't have the right tool, you don't have the right dryer, you don't have the right straightening irons, you can't deliver the kind of quality to the hair, so it's really important.
From the first time I used the first iron with T3, whether it was the curling iron, the flattening iron, wet dry iron, or the blow dryer, you definitely see an instantaneous result. I mean, the hair is shiny, the hair is silkier, and the client is very, very happy.